The majority of Albuquerque voters think the city has done a poor job in handling its homeless crisis. Here's Faith Ibuanu with the latest results from our poll, along with our partners at the Journal.
Homelessness now at top of mind for Albuquerque voters.
We've seen within this poll how concerned voters are about the homelessness issue.
KOAT political expert Brian Sanderoff telling us it has been an ongoing complicated issue, but ultimately the mayor takes the fall.
This is a tough issue for the mayor.
6 candidates now in the race as the Albuquerque mayoral election nears.
Obviously, a lot of different people and agencies and groups are responsible for the homelessness issue here in Albuquerque. You've got the mayor, the city council, the government agencies, you've got the courts, you've got the police. But in politics, people tend to personalize the issue, and they tend to blame the person at the top.
More than half of Albuquerque voters disapproving of the city's handling on homelessness. Of critical issues facing the state, 76% of Albuquerque voters are concerned about the city's homeless crisis, compared to 1% that could not care less.
The majority of voters rate the city's performance as poor or very poor. We found that nearly half the voters disapprove of the mayor's job performance.
This followed by 32% of voters rating the city's overall job performance in addressing homelessness as poor. 31% voting very poor, and 30% say it has been fair, compared to 1% of voters still left in limbo, unsure of what to say.
Now, the city might feel they're doing 5 different things to address the homelessness issue, and they are.
Mayor Keller telling us back in March they are seeing traction.
We've been working hard on some decades-old challenges that we've had, whether it's crime or homelessness, even some major projects for our families, and we're finally breaking through.
However,
the voters feel not enough is being done, not enough results.
Faith Ibuanu, KOAT, Action 7 News.
And in the poll, crime came in as the second highest concern among Albuquerque voters at 69%. We also asked voters about the government's role in sanctuary cities and their work with immigration enforcement.
There's been lots of talk about whether city agencies should be assisting the federal government in the enforcement of immigration law, but we're finding that not that many voters are very familiar with the topic.
51% of voters surveyed support a policy that bars city departments from assisting in enforcing federal immigration laws. 40% oppose the ordinance.